Hello everyone, and I'm back with another showcase video. And today I have four minifigures from, well, pretty much four various minifigures that I have, which these guys are pretty much are updated minifigures, as you can see right here, which I have Arthur Morgan, John Marston, Eric Draven, and um, Toby Maguire Spider-Man right there. Now, these guys, pretty much as I said before, these are updated minifigures. These are minifigures that I've made before, and today I wanted to show them off right here. And also, one other thing before we move on to the first minifigure, I also have one minifigure that I want to show off at the end of the showcase before pretty much, well, after I talk about my Toby Maguire Spider-Man. I have one more minifigure to show off, which I'll talk about that at the end, and then that'll be it for the showcase. So yeah, so enough being said, let's get started. Alright, so starting off with our first minifigure of the showcase, which is Arthur Morgan right here. Now, starting off with the hat piece, pretty much the hat is just a Lego cowboy hat, pretty much from my older Arthur Morgan minifigure, but I just repainted it and pretty much just sculpted him some, like, and also sculpted like the little detail part right here for his hat. Right there. Pretty much just sculpted that out of green stuff and painted it in tan. And also on the head, if I just remove the hat, I pretty much just updated his face a little bit right here. Pretty much painted some wrinkles on his eyes around here, and also painted him some new eyebrows, and also repainted. I think I repainted a little bit of his hairpiece. I think. But I'm not sure. But pretty much I did that. And also starting off with the torso, pretty much I painted him a new torso and pretty much just painted like his blue shirt. Painted the pretty much painted like the buttons and also the dark blue right here for the lines on the torso for his shirt. And also sculpted his scarf right here, and also painted the skin tone right here, and also painted the color of the shirt. And also his jacket was also made out of it was pretty much a piece of folder paper that's just wrapped around an e-tape or electrical tape. And I pretty much just painted like the buttons right here, and also painted like the little details right here for the holes of the buttons, and also painted the collar right here for his jacket. Same with this part right here on the top part of the jacket, and also painted him some new boots, and also made him a new belt right here, and also made him a new we'll just move this hand. Made him a new gun holster, and also if I remove the jacket off the torso, so you can see a better look at the torso. And also painted also on his boots, also painted the some little bit of detail over here for his boots, right there. And here's what the torso looks like without the jacket, as you can see right here. So here's a better look at it. Now also added him some new suspenders right here. Pretty much just made him some new suspenders, which are also just pieces of electrical tape right here. And also here's the back of the torso right here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Arthur Morgan. Now let's move on to our second minifigure. Quickly, I forgot to mention that I also gave my Arthur Morgan a new revolver right here, which is just a Lego revolver piece that I pretty much just gave it to him, and also pretty much painted the handle brown right there. So yeah, so pretty much I forgot to talk about that, and yeah, so now let's move on to our second minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our second minifigure, which is John Marston, right here from Red Dead Redemption, the first one. Now, starting off with this guy, pretty much all I did was just scratched off. Pretty much I updated the torso and legs, and also his hat, and also a arm, basically. So first off, the torso, pretty much all I did was just scratched off the old paint of the old torso, and I pretty much just painted it right here. And pretty much just like painted him some new pockets, vest pockets, and also painted painted the little details right here for his tan shirt, and also pretty much repainted his tan legs, well, for his tan pants. Pretty much I meant pretty much just repainted them, and pretty much painted some black lines pretty much for his pants, and also added a new piece of electrical tape pretty much for his arm right here, and painted that in tan pretty much for that right there. And also most importantly, I also updated his hat right here, which looks way better than my older one. Pretty much all I did was just sculpted this part right here of his hat and just painted it tan, and also added some electrical tape right here for his like a strap thing that he has on his hat, and also added a piece of e-tape for his feather right there. And yeah, so that's it for John Marston. Now let's move on to our next minifigure. Oh, one more thing. If you guys want to know what John's head looks like, here's what it is. Here's what it looks like right here. And yeah, so that's for Jim. Now let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our second to last main minifigure of the showcase, which is Eric Draven from The Crow. Now, this guy is pretty simple. So pretty much all I did was just repainted the tan straps that he has on the torso and his leg right here, and pretty much repainted the skin tone part right here on the torso, and also got rid of the electrical tape on his hands, pretty much, and also made him a new overcoat, which is just a piece of electrical tape, but wrapped around in paper, and pretty much just painted like the colors right here for his overcoat, and also added some sculpting putty to keep the coat right here in place, and yeah, pretty much the front parts, I mean, of the overcoats. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for Eric Draven. Now let's move on to our last minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our last main minifigure of this showcase before we move on to the something I want to talk about, which is my Toby Maguire Spider-Man right here. Now, starting off with this guy right here, this minifigure is pretty much an updated version of my 2019 Toby Maguire Spider-Man that I made back then, and it looked terrible. My older version of him looked terrible, and this one right here looks a little bit better. It's still not perfect, but at least it's a little better than my older one. But yeah, so enough rambling on. Let's move on to the minifigure right here. So pretty much I painted like his painted like the eyes right here, and also painted the webbing in silver right here, and also painted like the webbing on the torso, the arms, the legs right here for his boots, and also on his hands right here, as you can see, and also painted the chest, painted like the torso right here, the little details like the Spider-Man logo right here. And pretty much this is based on his appearance, pretty much in Spider-Man 2. and also pretty much painted like the dark blue parts that he has on his pretty much that he has on his suit right here, and also painted the dark blue right here on his legs, and also painted his boots right here in red, and also you can see the arms, and also here's the back right here, painted the back right here, and also painted the red Spidey logo right here, and also you can see the back of the legs right here. You can see the webbing right there, and also painted all sides of the torso right here in dark blue, and also added some silver lines right here for the detail of his suit. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my Toby Maguire Spider-Man, and that's it for the main minifigures of the showcase. Now I do have one more minifigure to show off, which the minifigure isn't part of the showcase, but I just want to show this minifigure that I want to talk about next. So yeah, so let's move on to that one next. Alright, so starting off with the minifigure I said I'll show off at the end, which is Rick Grimes right here from the Walking Dead comics. Now, starting off with this guy right here, pretty much all I did was pretty much this minifigure I really did a great job with. I think I did a good job with, in my opinion, but this guy pretty much this pretty much appearance right here I made him is pretty much based off his appearance from the Walking Dead comics, and also this pretty much this moment pretty much of Rick that I made him from is pretty much based off his this scene from the Walking Dead comics where he gives off this speech to the Commonwealth, pretty much. Which I'll show an image of right here. Now, starting off with the minifigure right here, so pretty much all I did was just painted the whole face right here in white, and I just pretty much just painted him some eyebrows, and also painted a forehead wrinkle, and also painted his mouth, sculpted his beard right here, and also his hairpiece was the old Lego Han Solo hairpiece that I just cut the front off, and pretty much just painted it in gray, and also painted his beard in gray, and also his torso is pretty much just a white torso that I just painted his shirt right here, and also painted some buttons and also some shirt wrinkles right here, and also painted the collar right here for his shirt, and also his jacket is also made from electrical tape, and I just sculpted his fur right here for his jacket, and also added some comic shading right here for his jacket, as you can see. Painted those in gray, and also sculpted his cut off hand right here, and also painted his belt right here on some gray legs, and also painted his hand right here in white, and also added some comic shading on his legs right here, as you can see, and also added a outline right here, an outline right here to show his shoes right there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my Rick Grimes from his appearance in the Walking Dead comics. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the entire showcase. Now let's move on to the outro right now. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the whole showcase video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, I do have one more showcase coming out this month in July, which is going to be my showcase of Loki, which since the season finale for Loki is coming out next Wednesday, I have a minifigure made for that. And yeah, so there's a little sneak peek of Loki that I just showed y'all. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. And yeah, so like, subscribe, click the notification bell so it'll notify you when videos will be released. And also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links to those will be down in the description box. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.